I think I got everything set up. Not really much I have to do, since I'm just playing some normal hardcore today. It's been a while since I've been on my hardcore world, not gonna lie. But yeah, just trying to get some stuff figured out. Spotify was not wanting to open. It's open now though, so yeah, this one's fine. Do I got everything set up the way I want it? I think so. Yeah, I think we chillin'. It's been a while since I've played. Right, I should probably start deleting some of these. Some of these obviously I don't want to delete. It's been so long since I've played. There's all these and I need to be playing this one? I thought I was on World 5. I didn't accidentally delete my... Unless that's what this is. I forget. Let's see. For some reason I named it differently. I think. Okay, yeah, it was this one. Thank goodness, I got a little worried for a sec. I was like, oh gosh, did I... I was like, oh gosh, did I accidentally, like, delete it? I actually would have crashed out. I've put so much time into this. Perfect. Alright, let's get to, I guess what we were doing originally. Trying to get this build done. We're through a lot of our sand, but it's fine. Now oh, right, yeah. Is that really all I got to? Man, it's been a while. Okay. Cool, well, I guess it's just time to get to... doing this. It's been quite a while. I forgot how I did this last time. I did it... Oh, shoot. Because I want to make sure I do it right. Okay. And then it should just be this all the way. Oh, my pick block has changed. Yeah, I forgot. I turned that to Y. So I gotta keep that in mind. I also need to get more conduits soon-ish. Because I'm going to need multiple to be able to, you know, reach everywhere in the water. I mean, putting it in the middle, it reaches pretty far, but it's not quite enough. Oh, come on. I should have picked that up. Oh, hey, Spy Gaming. How's it going? Did I mess something up here? Ow, I think I did. I'm playing some of my hardcore world today, vanilla hardcore. It's been a while, and I've been needing to do this build. I just haven't done it. I messed something up for sure. Yeah, that's definitely lined up with the wrong spot. Let's just be like this. That should have fixed it. Yeah, this is vanilla. Good old vanilla. Which means this needs a break. Which means this is now lined up correctly. Cool. This is kind of what I started out doing with streaming. Hardcore. Vanilla hardcore. Then I got bored of it. That's why I moved on to other stuff for a bit. But I come back every now and then. The main reason I'm doing this build is just to try to get better at building. That's the main reason I've been doing this. Hold on. I gotta make sure this is fine real quick. Okay, I was doing this part over here wrong. Felt bad. Basically I'm building a giant, I guess, like aquarium or ocean in the end. I've spent, tens of hours on this. A very long time. I really gotta start working on this again though, because I'll be honest, I've been working on this for a long time, off and on, a very long time. Yeah, well, I'm hoping it's gonna look a lot better when I'm done with it. It's inspired by a build someone else did. but I'm just kind of using their thing as a reference to kind of figure out how to do this. Basically to gain myself like building experience though. Because I'm not the best when it comes to building. I also have a village that I'm trying to turn into kind of like a village near a castle, and I'm gonna probably put a castle at spawn eventually. Those are all things that's gonna probably not happen for a long time though. Okay, yeah, I'm doing it right this time. I'm just kind of bad with the whole landscaping stuff, or making stuff kind of like look natural, so that's really what I'm trying to figure out. It took a while to do all the water, but not as long as you might think. 'Cause all I had to do was, well, I say all I had to do as if it wasn't a lot. It took me multiple streams to do. Basically what you do, you put a source block at the edge. Here, let me go up real quick. So basically what you do is you put a water source block at the edge of each and every one of these glass blocks, and then you just build kelp up to the top, and it turns everything into source blocks. You do that all the way around, then you have to I don't even know how to explain. You have to do this weird method of basically, like when you pull water out of the ocean, how it automatically fills back up, or if you mine some blocks, sometimes it will automatically turn everything into source blocks. You have to kind of mess around with that mechanic. I'm gonna hold these just in case. It's kind of odd, and those pillars made it really hard because they kind of stopped it from filling in. So I had to kind of figure out those. It took a lot of kelp. I have double chests full of kelp. This thing's also going to take a crap ton of sand. Oh, I thought I did something wrong for a second. I forgot that this is here. I'm doing this completely wrong. That's not how I was doing it before. Yeah, like that. Okay. Or it took a long time to get all the sand I need needed though, and I've destroyed two netherite shovels now because I wasn't paying attention to its durability, and oh my gosh, it sucked. Okay. I think what I'm gonna focus on after this, though, after I finish up with this build, is achievement hunting. Obviously a little bit of building, but not a whole lot. Here, which is this. My favorite music artists? I don't know. I listen to a lot of different artists, especially the past couple years. I've really expanded listening to a lot of different artists and different music genres. I mean, obviously while playing games, especially like Minecraft, I prefer to listen to like, you know, C418 and the Minecraft music. But I feel like that just kind of makes sense anyways. I guess I don't really have a favorite though. I like all of the people I listen to. I've still been meaning to play a new game, but I just don't know what game to play. I mean, Elden Ring has been something I've wanted to play, but I don't need to put a lot of time into another game right now, because I've already been putting a lot of time into this. So I'm not sure. I would rather not drown. No thanks. Alright, now for the fun part of filling all of this in. And then once I do this, I have to move on to the next layer. You know, from when I was first doing this build, I thought flattening out the islands and mining the pillars took a long time, but those aren't anywhere close to anything like this. This stuff takes forever. Yeah, Souls games are hard. I think it was, I can't remember if it was my birthday or Christmas. It's one of the two, but a few years ago, I got, I think it was Dark Souls 3. I played for like, I don't know, but when I first got it, I played it like all day. And then I haven't touched it since. I got fairly far, but they definitely are hard. They're fun though. And I've just heard Elden Ring is like really good as well, so I mean all of the Souls games are good, I've heard, but I've heard Elden Ring is like really good. It's just I'm not sure if my PC can run it. That's the only problem. Same with Helldivers. I want to play Helldivers. But I know that can kind of be tanky on your PC too. I mean, I could always... Actually, I don't know, because I don't have enough USBs on it. There's not enough USB ports on the PS4, but maybe I could get on the PS4 and play it on there. Maybe it would run. Yeah. It's been a while since I've played, but from what I remember, I did struggle with some of the bosses. And they were just early bosses, too. Again, I got somewhat far, but not, like, anything significant. Although I was much younger, so I'm sure if I play now, I'd probably do a bit better. Ooh, okay, so I've had an idea for a video I want to do. I'm probably going to do it no matter what, but I want to see what you think. I'm thinking of doing, like, you know those people who do the 100-day series stuff? I was thinking of doing something like that with the Broken Script mod, just like on its own, not all the other mods that kind of modifies it and takes some of the mechanics out, like just it on its own. I've thought about doing that. I was just wondering if that sounded like a good idea. It'll be a long time before I get it out, because those things take, like, forever, but... I've thought about doing it. I think it would be fun. Yeah, I think my biggest problem in Dark Souls, though, was dodging. I was always so bad at dodging and parrying. Underday, huh? I'm confused. Oh, I said 100 days. If you maybe you misheard me or something. If that's what you're talking about. Which is basically you just try to survive 100 in-game days. Oh, actually, I want to see how many days I've been in this world. I think I'm coming up on 1,000. Yeah, I'm on day 669. I do want to... How do I... Quick info? Yeah, I don't know why that was off. Okay. Maybe facing as well, so I know which way I'm facing. Sick. I usually have those, but I honestly forgot. Oh, these boots. It's never made sense to me why depth starter boots make you go slower on a trident. I don't understand it. It can be annoying though, for sure. Oh my gosh, it's Steve from Minecraft. I used to use the Minecraft Steve skin for a while when I first started playing, because I was like, you know what, I don't want a skin, I'll just use it the whole time. Which reminds me, when they added when I played on the PS3 edition, not PS4, PS3 edition, before they added skins and stuff. I think they had it before they added skins. I don't entirely remember. But I'd always use a Steve skin with the party hat when they added that. It was funny. And now that I think of it, I've been wanting to do a stream where I play kind of, you know, I think it is PS3 edition or at least the PlayStation edition of Minecraft, playing the old servers, the PvP and the gliding games and stuff like that. That would be fun. Because people still play those all the time. You can still fill up a lobby, which is kind of crazy. But like the version I have on my PS4 is glitched to where I can switch back and forth whenever I want between PlayStation Edition and Bedrock. Yeah, I really miss playing the PvP servers they had. It was always really fun. I was also always really good. It was funny. I won the majority of the time. Well, except for the times when there's the people who are in like calls who team up on everyone, but I remember always finding ways to break those games though. Like in the for battle in the skull map, it's like the pirate map with the giant skull. There used to be a hole. They patched it, of course, but there used to be a hole you could go in to get outside the map. And I would just usually camp that. And then you could just swim back through because it was a hole that water went through. Yeah, I remember the tutorials. I forget which one it was. I don't know what update it was. I think it might have been the villager trading update. Like when they first started allowing you to trade villagers, maybe? I don't know, but it was the one with like the city with the hidden nether portal and stuff. It was pretty cool. I think that was my favorite one. I remember when they first added the luck potion and it just had no like function, but they had it in the tutorial world for that one. I don't even know what the point of the luck potion ever was. It never did anything. And then they just removed it. I guess Hunger Games kind of died out. Every once in a while I go on Hypixel and play the Blitz, which is basically just Hunger Games, but it has like power-ups and stuff. And people hack on that a lot though, so it's kind of like it can be annoying to play sometimes. I really wish though, like that I mean, I guess there might be smaller communities that do it, but that they're like kind of the big Hunger Games events like they used to do years ago, like with Minecraft Mondays and stuff. I wish those still happen, because I would 100% try to get into one of those. It would be fun. For this stream, I'm hoping to get at least 2 layers of this done, or at least 1.5. I'm pretty sure they completely removed the luck potion. I don't think you can even get in creative. They added it in one of the tutorial worlds. It did nothing, as far as I know. I mean, it gave you a luck effect, but it didn't do anything. And then they just removed it. I don't know if it ever had a function, other than it gave you a luck effect. I mean, maybe increase the drop rate of like armor or weapons from mobs, but I have really no clue. Oh my gosh, I keep doing that. I could actually look up if it ever had any use. I might do that real quick. And I just closed out all my tabs. I don't even know how I just did that. What? All my tabs disappeared. Bro. Okay, I guess we'll never know. That's the second time I've done that. I don't know what button I pressed. Maybe I accidentally hit delete when I was trying to hit backspace. They should open back up. I think it saves them. I just gotta open the browser. And I'm out of blocks. I gotta respond to this message in a sec though, so give me a moment. There we go, it's open. Oh, so, okay, the luck potion still is in the game, apparently. Only attain, but just, you can't get in survival. Apparently what it does, though, is it increases, I think it said, it makes the loot drops for chests and fishing better. But there's not really any point in that since, well, you can't get it in survival. So basically no functionality, because if you're in creative, you can just get anything you want. Oh, I gotta respond to this message real quick. Yeah, it would be really nice to have the luck potions. I wish they didn't take it out. Because better loot would mean, well, more enchanted apples. Because that's what I'd do with them. I'd use them to hunt for enchanted apples. I'm gonna close this tab. I keep doing that. I keep hitting T instead of Y. I'm really hoping this build ends up looking good, especially with shaders, and I'm sure it will, but... like, I know a lot of things I want to build inside of this, but there's still a lot that I don't know. And also, bringing fish and turtles into here is going to be really hard. I can't bring dolphins because... well, they're just going to die. And I'm going to need like 20 billion buckets to get all the fish I need. Probably, yeah. Because they can spawn with, like if you're talking about buried treasure chests, they can spawn with diamonds and water breathing potions and gold, which would be really good. If you could increase the luck for that. But even just normal chests. Imagine like really any chest loot. Especially end chest loot and deep dark chest loot. Or I guess ancient city chest loot. The amount of golden apples or enchanted golden apples you would get from an ancient city though would be crazy. Because that's where I got most of my enchanted apples. Got a lot of them from there. Where'd my sand go? I didn't pick it up, did I? Oh, the desert monument pyramid things. Those would be good too, probably. They're usually kind of crappy. But I'm sure with luck those would be boosted too. I swear the loot in them though used to be much better than they are. Like rather, I've just gone very unlucky or they just used to be a lot better. It's one of the two. It's also there was a problem for a while where they didn't even spawn chests sometimes. Also for this build, I think one of the harder materials I'm going to have to get is going to be the Crying Obsidian. Because I'm wanting to put Crying Obsidian in the pillars, kind of like spiraling, like a spiral, but that's gonna take a lot, and the only way to get, you can't craft it, so I'm gonna have to find a lot of ruined portals and bastions. Really? Oh yeah, because 4 chests, you're right. That'd actually be crazy to open up 4 chests and get a god apple in each one. That'd be wild. That'd actually be insane to do. They honestly should have brought the luck potion back when they added the other potions with the trial chambers. Or like make it to where it's not something you can brew, but you can find it. That'd be really cool. I also remember when you used to be able to make enchanted apples with gold blocks. Maybe I should do a stream where I explore all the old versions of Minecraft and the old tutorial worlds and stuff and figure out how to, you know, revisit them. That could be cool. Oh, it definitely was. Especially because people, maybe not back then people had it figured out yet, but if people were figuring out to make mob farms and stuff. And if you can make a gold mob farm, like with the zombie pigmen, it's just like infinite enchanted apples. Imagine how broken PvP servers would be if you could just make golden apples. Or enchanted golden apples. One of these days I probably should go mineshaft raiding in a Badlands biome. To try to find more enchanted apples. Not that I ever use them. But, yeah. Just to have them, I guess. Yeah, it would definitely be unplayable. I mean, there's a lot of PvP servers that are already unplayable anyways, because... Or at least I would never be able to play in them. Like, have you seen the meta of PvP where people just get 5 bajillion totems and just bomb each other to death? Those ones seem so boring, not gonna lie. In my opinion, at least. I also don't understand it, so I would definitely always fail. But yeah, if you could just make enchanted golden apples, the whole PvP would just be eating enchanted apples 90% of the time, 10% of the time attacking the other player. Also the fact they can stack up to 64. That's a lot of apples. I've been live an hour and I'm just barely over halfway done with this. This is probably what I consider the boring part of building. When you have to place a lot of blocks to kind of get it, I guess, the base figured out, but then you get to start building stuff, and that's the fun part. Like, building the TNT machine to flatten out this island was fun. Then it took 10 hours before it finished. Honestly, wonder what would be better in a fight, though. Because I guess totems keep you from dying, but the regen isn't as good as an enchanted apple, neither is the absorption hearts. But an enchanted apple doesn't keep you from death, and you have to eat it. But it gives you a really good regeneration and other stats. And now that I think of it, the fire resistance you get from a totem doesn't even last that long, I don't think. It's like 30 seconds. It's been a while since I've used either, so I forget what the stats are for them, or the effects. Or when am I going to be close enough to the conduit so I don't keep drowning again? Not gonna lie, I'm wanting to play some BattleBox now on the MCCI server. Or Bed Wars. Bed Wars would be fun. Alright, let's see. I got 4 minutes to try and finish this to average an hour per layer. Well, I mean, the second layer shouldn't take as long, to be honest. It's smaller, but still. I am almost done, though. Yeah, I love Bed Wars. I have fun playing sometimes. It's just playing with random teammates is the worst sometimes. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm the person to go out on PvP, get emeralds to invis, jump boost, rush a base and stuff like that. And my teammate's just at my base, just like, not defending it. I usually play duos or squads though. I do wish I was able to play Hypixel more early on, but hold on, let me grab these. Oh well. I'd love to take that, but yeah, whatever. Because I think I played Hypixel when the server first came out. On our old, like, I don't even know what year the computer was, but the old Dell laptop we had. But I played Hypixel and I think Mineplex when they first came out, and then the computer broke, and for years wasn't able to play Minecraft until it came out on the PS3. I wish I was able to be there for Skyblock, like early Skyblock. That's what I wanted to play, early Skyblock. But now I have to deal with the modern Skyblock. It's so confusing sometimes. Well, yeah, definitely the random teammates can be fun sometimes. But when you get, what usually gets me is when you get bad teammates 5 times in a row and lose 5 times in a row because you're doing all you can and your teammates is just kind of brain dead. But it is fun. It's definitely fun. Yep. They get smited instantly. I can even reveal the message. Oh wow. Who would have guessed what the message was? I think it only reveals it to me though, but yeah. It's the same thing over and over. Bro, you should have been here when I got follow botted. I got follow botted for like, what was it? It was like 1,700 follows. It was crazy. I didn't know what was happening. But eventually they all got deleted, which is good because I didn't want to have fake follows that I didn't even ask for. It was when I was building my basement too. The basement. Honestly, here, when I run out of, or when I finish this layer, I'll do a quick tour of what I have so far in my world. All the builds I have are like not even complete though. I have like 3 different builds going on. And none of them are even close to completion. Who follow botted? I don't know. It just kind of happened. I was building, and it just showed up. I wasn't sure what was happening. There was a person in chat too when it happened. It's funny. Speaking of which, the other day, one of my viewers I haven't seen in a while stopped by for a bit. It was pretty cool. It was when I streamed later though. I think it was Thundercloud. No, I didn't. I contemplated it, and at the time I said I was, but then I was like, but they're bots. Why would I do that for bots? Besides, that would have been thousands of push-ups anyways. I mean, to be fair, at the time I said I was going to do all the push-ups, I thought it was only going to be a few hundred follow bots, but then it just kept happening. They kept coming in bursts of 100 follows. So at that point I was just like, nah, never mind. Screw that. Almost there, almost there. I wonder, okay, so I know there's a way you can keybind stuff to the scroll reel. Some people use that to hit faster in Hypixel. I wonder if I can do that for placing blocks, because maybe that would help me place blocks faster. Oh, by the way, the video I'm putting out, I just have to do the thumbnail. But I don't know if I don't remember if I mentioned this to you, but I have like 3 different thumbnails and I can't figure out which one to use and finish, because none of them are finished yet. I also draw on my thumbnails because I have no clue how to do the thumbnails people usually make. Nor do I care about learning how to. So that just makes it take a lot longer. Oh my gosh, I'm out of sand. Hey guys, I need to repair my trident a bit. Be mad at me. Those guys are so loud. A little bit more to go. How do I think? Probably not good. The only reason they're spawning in there is because I forgot to make the ceiling shorter. So, they're lucky that they have some place to spawn. Oh, my favorite part of, and I mean this probably sounds terrible, but my favorite part of this build when I was flooding everything and filling it with water was the way I did it is I filled it in all at once, like from top to bottom instead of layer by layer. So my favorite part was when it just flooded in and crashed over the Endermen and they had nowhere to go. It's kind of evil, but it was funny. It's like a tsunami. Hey, the last 4 rows. Alright, that's that layer done. I got one more. I also had to... Let me go up real quick. Oh, didn't mean to use 3 of these. I also had to go around the whole bottom and make sure they didn't have any places to spawn. Which I don't think they do. I'm pretty sure I was able to get every spot. I'm really scared of flying out here though, because this is my second attempt at this build. This isn't the first time I've worked on this build. And the reason is I died the last time I was working on this build in another world. I accidentally, I was stupid and didn't have my elytra on. I was at the edge when I was putting water down, and I just kind of jumped off by accident. It was very smart of me. Alright, so this is basically just like a lot of junk right now, but this is the village slash my secondary home that I spend all my time in. Basically, this is just kind of a basic wall, but I'm gonna put a wall around it. I'm wanting to add more buildings. Yeah, it was in hardcore. Yeah, I had spent so long and I was so upset. But yeah, I have this world now, so it's worth it. Although I did really like the spawn in the other world. In the other world, I liked my spawn a lot more, or where I built my base, but it's fine. But I have this. There's another village over there that I might get rid of, or I might leave. I don't know. I might leave it there. But this is the main village. I'm hoping to make a nice wall around it. I got a mob farm. I'm going to move that somewhere else eventually. That's going to be used for the Sky Trader achievement. But that's basically this. I got to clear up these trees and stuff though eventually. I mean, look at that. Oh, I got a little fishing spot here. And then up here, I built a house. This is my actual house that I spend no time in. It's kind of like a hobbit house, sort of, or like built on the side of the mountain at least. And basically there was a cave that was here and I made it my hallway. I got a dining room that's very bland. I gotta add stuff to that eventually. I'm gonna do something here eventually. Something. But I don't know. For the village, yes. I completely changed the wood type and the walls of the village. Because I just like this kind of style and color more. It's more of a cozy looking style, and I just like the wood type. I prefer spruce. And I just think it looks nicer too, using bricks and stuff for this. Also, this used to be my old storage building, but I don't know what I'm going to use this for anymore. I've been meaning to do it for a long time, but I'm going to change these lampposts to these over here. Because these just look nicer and cozier. That's also another reason why I like this wood type and stuff. I have some fish in here. I've did some fishing. Okay, maybe I've done more fishing than I remember. That's a lot of cod. Oh my gosh. Chill out. I also changed all the paths to cobblestone. I'm gonna add some mossy cobblestone and stuff though to make it look a little more like, I guess, aged. Anyways, there's more to the house. Okay, I missed. Bro, I can't get up here. What am I doing? Okay. So there's a little bit more to the house. This is just kind of like the living room. The dining room. That's not good. That block was placed there by an Enderman, so I've left it. This is the bedroom. I gotta fix that because I took the wood a while ago. But I gave myself a little aquarium. I tried to make it look good, and I think I did a good job at that. This is the bedroom. This I'm gonna put, cause my goal, another goal I have is to find one of every armor variant of every zombie, zombie villager, baby zombie, and skeleton. Which, when I show you the basement, you see that I already have a couple skeletons. I have a few zombies too. But I'm gonna put a full diamond zombie in here, if I find it, a naturally spawning one. This is kind of the bedroom, the living room of the bedroom, computer. This stuff I gotta clear out. I've had this here for ages. And then the bathroom, I haven't finished the carpet. I'm eventually gonna add a dispenser for water, but I haven't done that yet. Oh. Thanks. I didn't know those were in there. And then, to get to the basement, there's a little button in the closet that opens this here, which leads to the basement. And I have it to where it closes behind me too. Also, I don't have all the copper bulbs I need yet, but I'm gonna be putting copper bulbs down this whole stairway. Diamonds. And this is the build I was working on when I got follow botted. So basically it's a long hallway. I'm gonna add a piston door here. And when you trigger the piston door, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a redstone signal that goes through and powers all of these on. And this leads to here, which it's not complete at all. I only have one room right now. But what I'm wanting is a redstone signal that goes through and powers all of these on one by one, going down the sides and all of that. I think that would be pretty cool. Right now, all I have is a chest room. But I'm wanting to add other rooms for different things. One being a fancy portal room right across from here over there. Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a walkway that goes through the middle here and then branches out to the sides, and there's going to be 2 floors. That's one of the skeletons. I had 2 skeletons. I had a chainmail one too, but it killed itself to my thorns, so... And I used to have bees, but they all despawned. I learned that they cannot survive underground, even though I did have flowers down here. Oh yeah, these are my kelp chests. A lot of kelp. But even better than that, my obsidian chests. I have so much obsidian from mining the pillars in the end. I don't have every wood type yet though. And my netherite chest is empty. I can't remember, was there something else I built? I don't know. Another build I want to do though is to completely rebuild the stronghold and make it look nicer. I also have an entrance here. It's mainly because of the beacon, so the beacon can work, but I almost died going down that because I forgot to put my elytra on, but luckily I had a totem. Also, I limit myself to, I don't know where my shulker is that has it, but I limit myself to only a certain amount of totems. And once those run out, I don't have totems anymore, and I gotta be extra careful. It is a lot of obsidian, though. It's too much, definitely. But it took so long to mine those two. It took... what? I think I did 2 pillars a stream. And I streamed 2 to 2.5 hours each of those streams. So that was like, what, 5 2-hour-long streams? It was a lot. Oh, there you are. I heard you. Let's see. Oh, these are... okay, so I have a gold zombie and a leather zombie. I have a chain zombie somewhere, or... not somewhere, I know where he is. I've got a chain zombie chilling over here. He's got a dirt block, though. I don't know how to make him drop it. Oh, right. Spawn... another build I'm wanting to do. Spawn is over here on one of these mountains. I think it's this mountain here. Oh yeah, here we go. I put a lodestone down. This is spawn, and I'm gonna build a castle on top of this mountain. Spawn was a lot closer than I thought it was, though, because usually I run thousands of blocks before I find a place to settle, so... it's not usual for me to settle so close to spawn. I think a castle over here would be sick too, though, like on top of the ice mountain. Oh, that guy jumped. But like, a mountain here would be sick too. Oh my gosh, the lag. Hey guys, don't mind me. Just seeing if there's any crying obsidian I missed. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's really mountainous. I like the ice. I got a cherry blossom right here too. I don't want them to drop the full armor though, the mobs. I'm just collecting every like variant I can. Cause why not? You know, I'm collecting them like Pokemon. Also, this is like the 5th generation of villagers because they've kept dying a lot. Thank you. Wait, hold on. No, none of my stuff really needs to be repaired, so thank you. Also buy some bookshelves because they're cheap. Yeah. It's just I'm very bad at building buildings. That's probably my worst. Thing. I'm very bad at building. Like buildings. I can do simple stuff, obviously, but I gotta work on making big stuff. You ready to trade already? No. I could get you some ink sacks, though. I have ink sacks, never mind. Here you go. Pleasure doing business. I really need to repopulate this village. Holy. They're all dead. Oh, I still have that guy. He's been here for a long time. Very long time. And I also got this iron farm that I forgot to mention. It's only working at half effectiveness or efficiency as well, because I only have 2 of the corners with villagers. If I had 4, this would be spawning 4 iron golems at a time. I just need a lot of villagers though. I think that's about it for the world. I don't know if I have anything else. I mean, I'm on the nether roof in the nether. That's pretty cool. Okay. I'm gonna finish getting done what I can with the end. But I am going to probably end stream right at 2-hour mark. So about 30 minutes. Oh, it provides more than enough. You have no idea. Right now, I only have 2 beacons. But I have enough iron to power like 6 or 7. The reason why the chest was empty, the iron chest was empty for the farm, was because I had taken iron out of it the last time I played. But yeah, it gives plenty of iron. Let's see if I can find my totem chest. Where did I... Oh, it's down here probably. There it is. So these are the only totems I have. And I'm not able to get any more. If I do, I have to throw them out. I didn't realize I had sand in here, though. But yeah, I used to have more totems than this, but then I decided, I was like, yeah, but they're kind of too powerful. You know, there's no risk of me dying if I always have a totem. So I decided that once I pop all of these totems, I can't get any more. I had maybe totems to here, but I threw half of them out. Why do I even have some of this stuff with me, though? Alright, well, let's get to work on this. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Yeah, without them it gives you more of a focus on survival and everything. And, you know, being actually careful. Because the reason why I use them, to be honest, is because I'm very careless sometimes. Like, I literally... One of my older hardcore worlds... I died because I was like, oh, it would be a good idea to run into a... And it was... The funny thing is, this is right after I beat the Ender Dragon. Like, immediately after. I decided it was a good idea to run into a crowd of mobs. There's like... Maybe... There's like 3 creepers, 2 skeletons, and 4 zombies or something like that. I decided it was a good idea to run in there without my chestplate on. And then I just got obliterated. It was kind of funny though. I think that was my first world that happened on. But I'm really careless sometimes. I always underestimate how long this stuff takes. I'm always like, I'll be done with it very quickly, and then it's like 2 hours later and I'm not even halfway done. I'm hoping this looks good in the end though, which I'm sure it will. Like, while I'm building, I'm always so worried about how good it looks while I'm building it, but that's not really matters. It matters after you build it, how it looks. Besides, it's best to build it and then tweak it when you're done with it. I did something wrong here. What did I mess up? That's right. That's right. That's what I messed up. Any alpha worlds? No. I don't think so. Any worlds that I had, I forget what version it was that I started playing the game. I know it was a really early version though, because my brother found the game, got it on the computer, and we all kind of played it. But I forget what version it was. But anyways, if there were any worlds on there, they're long gone because that account was lost. As far as I know. And the computer is destroyed. Now I do know though, somewhere on my PS4 I have a very old world somewhere. When I was a lot younger, there was a world I made to where I was only supposed to play on my birthday. I played it on the birthday that I came up with the idea and then never played again. It was funny. I think I still remember, I'm just in a village somewhere, random. Yeah, I've never liked Pocket Edition though. Now, when I was younger, Pocket Edition was the main version I played for a little bit. Last time I remember playing Pocket Edition though, like actually playing it, because I've played it recently-ish, because I got out my phone, played it for like 10 minutes and then stopped because I couldn't handle the controls. But when I was younger, I used to play it, and that was back when the Nether didn't exist yet. It was when you had to use the catalyst thing, or whatever it was called. The Nether Core, I think? I think that's what it was called. You know, back when Herobrine was still, like, very much, like, on everyone's mind when they played the game. Oh, I'm gonna try. That too. The heat on your fingers and stuff. That's for like any mobile game too. Okay, here's how I'm gonna figure this out. 11. Alright, that should be good. Sometimes I miss old Minecraft. I mean, I love all the updates they've been doing and all the stuff they've added, but sometimes old Minecraft is pretty cool too. I wish they still had the tutorial worlds. That's what I do wish. They never should have gotten rid of those. Okay, I think that's good for that. I don't know if I've ever had a nightmare about Herobrine. I might have. I don't, well, maybe not. I don't have nightmares. Maybe like 1 or 2 a year or something like that. And yes, I do keep track. I rarely ever have them. I don't know why. I guess I did have them more when I was younger, but I don't know if I ever had one about Herobrine. There's definitely the possibility I don't remember, though. I probably did at some point. Now, I know for sure that I did about Five Nights at Freddy's, because I remember that, like, this is yesterday. Oh my gosh. I was terrified of that game as a kid. One time when I was younger, my brothers forced me to play Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Worst experience ever. Oh, I gotta go see if my brother's done washing his clothes, because I gotta get my work clothes washed. Yeah, FNAF 4 definitely scared me as a kid, though. I'll be right back, though. Give me, like, a couple seconds. I'd say a couple seconds. Give me, like, 30 seconds. My brother's still doing clothes, apparently. But he's just gonna throw my clothes in with his. It's just my work clothes. FNAF 4 was nightmare fuel, at least as a kid. It's not as scary anymore. I have it on my phone. It's not as scary as, you know, as it was when I was a kid, obviously, though. Usually stuff isn't as scary anymore when you get older. It's a hard game, though. I still haven't beaten it. I also haven't played in a while, but yeah. I need to find some good horror games though, because I like playing horror games. Usually if I'm not playing Minecraft, if I play a different game, it usually is some sort of horror game. A lot of them usually aren't scary though. My other brother told me about SCP Containment Breach though, which is a game I haven't heard of in so long. He said that it's pretty scary. That's another game I played when I was a lot younger that I was really scared of. Oh, I say I played like maybe 5 minutes of it and I was like, nah, I can't, I'm out. Yeah, they got pretty good jump scares. I'm trying to think of other games, and they're not bad. Security Breach, although being a pretty like bad game, quality-wise and everything, the jump scares in it were alright. Not that they were scary, but that they were like animated, you know? It wasn't just jump scare end game. It was kind of like there's more to it. Those ones are cool, but I don't think they were the best ones. If they added jump scares like that into the actual games, I think that'd actually be really cool. I was just thinking, like, let's say they like revamped their own game, right? Or made like a reboot or something. And when you get killed, it shows the Night Guard fighting back, but he gets like absolutely brutalized. That'd be cool, but I don't think they would do that because kids play the game too, and they would be like, can't do that. That'd be cool though, if they incorporated that kind of style into it. Build up? Yeah. They have good build-ups for a lot of them. I remember playing Ultimate Custom Night. I think that's the one. And those ones were always scary because basically the animatronics talk to you or like make sounds and stuff before they kill you. Or as they're trying to kill you. Today's only Thursday, right? No, today's Friday. Yeah, I think Ultimate Custom Night might be the other one I have on my phone. But it's stressful, especially if you want the true ending, because you have to let, basically you have to let every animatronic in and the more animatronics you have, the harder it is. I could barely survive with 2 of them being in there. Wait, I'm thinking of a different... No, I'm thinking of a different Five Nights at Freddy's right now. It's not Ultimate Custom Night. Ultimate Custom Night is stressful though. And that's a really cool one where you can basically make your own nights. I'm thinking of the Pizzeria Simulator. I don't know how I got those 2 messed up. The Pizzeria Simulator is the one where you try to get them all in one place and burn the place down. That one's hard too. Yeah, Ultimate Custom Night is the one where you can do like the 420 mode or 2020 mode or whatever it was. And that's I think that was also how to get the true ending in that. Yeah, I was thinking of the completely wrong game. That's my bad. I don't know if I've played Custom Night. I've watched my brother play Custom Night, though. All animatronics at level 1? Or are you saying all of them at once? Either way, all of them, yeah. That probably is scary. I think the cool thing is too, they have the system where depending on the high score you get, you might get a cutscene for different challenges. It's pretty cool. Although the cutscenes are basically just like a Five Nights at Freddy's anime. It's kind of funny. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. I wonder how hard that really is. I feel like that would be less scary and more just really annoying having all of them at once. Because then it's like it's just survival, not horror. Just trying to look at everything at once. Because what, you have to deal with phantoms, you have to deal with... Well, I feel like the camera ones would be the worst too, because you wouldn't really be able to look at the cameras. Like the phantoms. I think there was one with Mangle? I don't know. Love talking about FNAF while building with sand. So much sand. This is like a million tons of sand, I swear. I was gonna say, you better break. I broke you. Oh gosh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this layer before 2-hour mark. I don't think I'm even halfway there yet. I'm getting there, but not halfway yet. So now that I think of it, I'm gonna probably have to tear apart like 3 monuments. The blocks I have right now over here are only from like maybe a quarter to half a monument. I mean, obviously that's not from a monument. But that's not going to be enough blocks for what I want to do, I don't think. I guess I could probably talk about some of the visions I have for what I want to build. I want to make a giant trident. With beacons in the spikes of it that kind of shoot out. And I think I want to make a... It might be hard to do, but I'm going to have like a tentacle that's coming through the side, like broken through the side of the glass, like taking it. I think that'd be cool. Like the void is stealing the trident or something. I think that's one thing I want to do. I'm still trying to debate whether I want to turn these into... I'm still trying to debate whether I want to keep these as pillars, turn them into spikes, or maybe make them like tentacles coming out of the ground. I don't know. And then obviously I'm going to build a bunch of stuff. There's just a few things I came up with though. Oh, also, I want to thank you for sticking around as much as you do because you're helping me get even closer to affiliate. Like, I'm right on the cusp of it. I'm right there. I'm right there. Literally, all I need is to average 3 viewers. And I'm just like, I'm right there. I need to look at the stats, but I think last I checked I was at like 2.5 average across all my streams. So close. And then that 24-hour stream will be happening. I don't know what I'm gonna do for that stream, but it's gonna end up happening probably. Well, obviously I gotta thank you because, I mean, I want to be able to reach affiliate without people watching, so. But I'm definitely glad you're enjoying the content. I mean, that's really what I want out of this, to be able to entertain people. And obviously, I guess make some money out of it, possibly, but that's just a bonus. Imagine me being able to do this full time one day, though. That'd be crazy. Play Minecraft 24 hours a day. I definitely want to find other games to play though. Hollow Knight is a game I still need to... I beat it, but I need to get the other endings in that game. I think when I beat it, it said I was only like, what, 20% done? with the whole game, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, that'd be a long series though and take a long time, because you can't just 100% complete it. I'm pretty sure there's a 112% completion of it. And I've heard it takes an average person like, I could probably look it up, but I think it was like 60 something hours. It's crazy. Oh, I lied. It's more. 80 to 100 hours is the average. That's crazy. There's some speedrunners who have done it under 4 though. That's kind of also crazy. It is, but it's a very fun game too. I like the challenge. Although 100 hours might be too much for me to do anytime soon. I mean, I guess I already put 25 hours into it when I just did the basic completion of it. But that's not even halfway. Oh yeah, apparently Silksong was announced too, which is pretty cool. I forget how long it's been in the works, but apparently it's been a very long time. So, I think that's going to be one of the few games I check out right away when it first comes out. I mean, I get that. There were a lot of times when it really upset me too, where I somewhat raged. But I also had a lot of fun playing it. That's why I think I would like Elden Ring. Because it's a hard game, but it's also a challenge, and I like challenges. Apparently Hollow Knight is harder to play on keyboard and mouse though. Apparently it's better to play on controller. That's what I've heard at least. I enjoyed keyboard and mouse playing it though. Okay, I've hit the 2-hour mark. I'll do just a little bit more. Wait, I'm almost done. No, I'm not, because I started over there. I lied. I'm about halfway done. I'm gonna do a little bit more, but I gotta make myself some food before work, and make sure I get my clothes dried for work as well. Alright, I'll do one more inventory full. You just get a little bit more of streamed. Just a little bit more. I'm bad with streaming longer than I intend to, especially when it comes to games I enjoy though. Like the Hollow Knight streams. Because usually I try to stream 2 hours. But when it came to the Hollow Knight streams, I enjoyed the game so much, I always ended up streaming like 4 hours, 5 hours sometimes. It's just a fun game. Most of them were above 2 hours though. Yeah, I try not to spend too much so I have other time to do other stuff, like finish the thumbnail for the video so I can get that out. It deleted all the colors I had though, so I have to go back through and figure out the colors for the different stuff. It is. Personally, I really enjoy it. I'll be honest, I get bored playing games on my own. So that's part of the reason why I stream. Because it's just like, you know, I get to still play games, but possibly someone like you shows up to chat and stuff, so it's like I have someone to talk to while I play games. But it's also just I get to entertain people. That's been a big driving factor of this stuff, because I like to, I guess, give people to watch, you know? Something to watch. Because, I mean, I basically grew up watching YouTube. So I guess that's another part, or another reason why I kind of enjoy doing this stuff. But it's like, I grew up watching YouTube, and the people I watched had the same kind of ideas I do. Like, just being able to make videos for people to watch. And I've kind of wanted to do that myself. But again, also on top of that, I just get to still play games anyways. You know, do what I've been doing my whole life. Usually the only games I play in my own time though are VR games. Because I don't feel like setting up the whole VR stuff. Half the time I do set up the VR stuff for streaming, it just crashes. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna bother. Speaking of which, I did record a Beat Saber video months ago that I haven't downloaded onto or moved over to my computer yet. Yeah, I guess my view on streaming is just you get to, I mean, if you're just going to play games anyways, might as well just stream it. There's always that small chance that maybe you'll blow up or something and be able to make a living off of it as well. So it's like, just might as well, right? The VR one, which one? The one where I beat it all in one stream, or the series I'm doing? I feel like I feel like the VR stream one that I edited down into a video was probably my better video in a while. That one was a fun one to stream and also edit. I had fun with that one. A lot of fun with that one. I think I have a lot more fun streaming a video and then editing it down to a YouTube video more than recording by myself. Because it's always so awkward when you, I guess, record by yourself and then make it into a video. It's like really awkward doing it like that. The stream one, yeah. That one was, I had fun doing that one and also editing it. It was a lot of fun. That's also the first video where I drew the thumbnail. It was fun doing that too, making the thumbnail. I need it, and I've been trying to do this. I've been trying to take the advice, because Ludwig did like a whole video series thing, or a video a while ago, kind of going over some things to, I guess, make you a better YouTuber slash streamer. And one of the things I've been trying to follow is, you know, focus on trying to make streams able to be edited down into coherent videos as well. And it's fun to do it that way. I don't usually do it for streams like this. These are just streams where I just kind of just play because I want to. But like that video, the one where I did the VR stream, I kind of went into that one with that idea, and it was a lot of fun doing it that way. Same with the get to work video, although I don't think that one was really as good. It was fun to edit as well though. Really? I think I've had that message, those, or comments like that from other people too. Which is another reason why I'm drawing the thumbnails. But yeah, in my opinion, it's way better than doing what I used to do and just kind of letting it auto-generate a thumbnail. Or taking a random, like, cut from the video to make the thumbnail. It's just, the biggest problem is just it takes a lot of time to get a thumbnail made that way. Especially when you're split between like 3 different thumbnails. Maybe what I'll do is I'll finish or get like kind of an outline of each of the thumbnail and show them on stream. Like maybe tomorrow or the day after, and see what maybe you think and see which one might be the best. Because I can't make decisions sometimes. And that's the last stack. Oh my gosh, you know what? I might as well just go ahead and finish it. I'm like, I'm just right there. It's fine. I'll just go ahead and finish it real quick. I didn't think I was going to get that close to finishing though, so... I'll just go ahead and fill this in. It's not a lot. I get like 5 more minutes. I am really happy I decided one day to randomly just download an editing software though and try editing a video, because I enjoy editing, not gonna lie. I mean, well, as long as I'm taking breaks from it. If I'm sitting for like an hour straight just editing away, it gets boring, but... I'm just glad I have fun doing it, because I guess it helps me make better videos. If I'm having fun doing it, it usually turns out better. I'm going to drown. I need to catch up on my VOD channel though. I'm like, maybe like, I'm probably 100 streams behind, to be honest. There we go. Honestly, didn't think I was going to get all that finished, but I'm glad I did. It's coming along. That's for sure. It is getting there. Oh, the third bot banned today. That's a new record. Hold on. 1, 2... Yeah, there's 3. 2 of them it banned before they could even message. That's kind of funny. That's a new record. Anyways, yeah, okay, that's gonna be the end. We got a decent amount done. I'm thinking this is turning out well, but it is gonna still take a while to kind of get finished, I guess. Yeah, it's definitely satisfying putting videos together. I think that's the biggest part of it. Cutting and splicing and putting stuff together. Well, the past 2 were banned before they could even say anything, I think. Sometimes it glitches and doesn't let me see if they said something. But I assume they're probably the same, because this bot is pretty good. So far, they haven't banned any real users. It's only been bots, so... The last 2, it doesn't show what they said, though. Yeah, it's fine, though. At least he's smiting them. Usually I end in the end, but I think it would be better to have a good view. Oh, hey, buddy. How's it going? Oh, he's hitting my thorns and it's causing damage to him. Can you not? Chill out. Wait, can you not reach me? Hehehe. I love these shaders though, I think they look great. Oh, of course. Get out of here. That didn't kill you. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end stream here. Fun stream. It's been a while since I played on my hardcore world anyway, so I'm glad I got some stuff done. I actually got more done than I thought I was going to as well, so that's pretty good. But, yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of the stream. Die! Thank you. I hope you enjoyed watching Spike Gaming, and anyone else who may be watching or who may watch the VOD. Hope you guys enjoyed as well. I might... I don't know. I might start working on my hardcore world a bit again. Because I guess I'm getting back into the mood of building again, and it's kind of fun. But I still got RL Craft to work on too, so I gotta work on that. But I gotta get ready for work and make some food, so I'm gonna go ahead and go and do that. Again, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll likely be seeing you tomorrow. I guess we'll see. I might stream tomorrow. I guess it just depends. Hope you enjoyed though, and anyone else. Hope you guys enjoyed as well. Make sure to follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications to never miss a stream, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. You have a good rest of your day too, or night, whatever it is for you. Goodbye.